Hi there, welcome along to another video from Push Don't Pull Rowing. Today's a slightly different one from some of the others on this channel, as it's going to be a single time session. I'm going to row for 60 minutes, but you can break it down into either 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 or 60. Now how we're going to do it is it's going to be in sets of 5 minutes at different stroke rates. So we're going to start off at 18 strokes a minute for 5 minutes, then we're going to do 20 strokes a minute for 5 minutes, and then we're going to do 22 for 5 minutes, and then we're going to start all over again. Pace-wise, we're going to be at 2k plus 20, then 2k plus 18, then 2k plus 15. This should make it manageable to go up the ladder and then start again, go up the ladder and start again. So we're not going up and down the ladder, we're literally always climbing. So if you want to stop after 15 minutes, you can. If you want to stop after 30, you can. If you want to stop after 45, you can. And if you want to continue with me and do the full 60, of course you can. Right, I'm going to get into a very quick warm-up now, but make sure and set up your machine first. First thing is your foot plates. A good idea is to make sure that they are set so that the strap covers the bottom lace on your shoe as it's pulled over. Converse are a bit different, unfortunately. My lace is a little bit higher than where that guide is. Next, monitor. Make sure it is at eye height. Last person here had it a little bit lower, so I'd like it straight in front of my eye line so that I don't have to look up at it and I don't have to look down at it, which can cause problems with your back. And finally, set the drag factor on the side of the machine. If you don't know about drag factor, please check out the other video on this channel. For men, they recommend around about 130. For women, around about 115. Today, I'm setting it around about 125 because I want to try and work on this backswing problem that I have, though I normally row around about 130. Right, let's get going. We're just going to do a 2-minute warm-up today. Like the card said at the beginning, you may already be warming up if you wanted to have a longer one. If you've been listening to all this and you want to have a longer warm-up than 2 minutes, then feel free to pause the video at 2 or start it all over again if you want to make it 4, or it's up to you. Just make sure you're warm. Anyway. Of course, because I didn't turn the monitor on first, I've got a little bit of a lag for the start time. So this will end up being like 2 minutes and 5 seconds or something for the entire warm-up. I'm sure you can handle that. So the reason for the short warm-up today is because it's a 60-minute session starting off at a low stroke rate. We don't need to be absolutely firing on all cylinders at the start. You'll find that quite soon into the main session, your body will just get used to what you're doing. However, still important to get used to doing something on the machine before you start a session like this. Don't be too daunted by a 60-minute session. Once you do a few of them, you do get quite used to them, to be honest. So it's about a minute 15-ish gone. It's saying minute 15 on my machine, but like I said, there's a wee bit of a lag at the beginning. Quite like rowing in Converse. The heels feel a bit strange, but get a real solid plant. So they do tests between these and my power lifts. Okay, so I've got about 10 seconds to go on my warm-up. There you go, I'm done there. Like I say, I don't want to get there's no point getting overly warm because we're about to hit a 60-minute session anyway, starting at 18. So like I said, it's a 60-minute continuous session broken into 5-minute pieces, starting off at 18 strokes a minute at 2k plus 20, and then we're moving on to 20 strokes a minute at 2k plus 18, and then we're going to do 2k plus 15 at 22 strokes a minute, and then we're going to climb back up the ladder again, over and over again. This time round, rather than relying on the counter at the top of the screen, you may want to set your PM monitor yourself for 1 hour. In which case, select new workout, then single time, set it to 1 hour, and change the split length to 5 minutes. And you're ready to go. If you want to see the splits change as you row, press the top button for the full screen, and then change units until you see split per 500 meters. That way you should see the monitor turn over every time you pass a 5 minutes to let you know that it's time to change. Okay? If you're ready, take a last drink, strap in, and let's go. So remember, first 5 minutes. There, that's better. Is it 18 strokes per minute? I'm a bit too heavy, so I'm slowing down a bit. There we go. And at 2k plus 20. I've picked the machine again with a time traveling display, I'm afraid, so keeps holding on to a second. You can't see it, of course. What it does is it makes my stroke rate hiccup from time to time. Yeah, there we go. Like a minute's gone already. Well, I've been trying to settle into the right rhythm. So yeah, so 18 strokes a minute, 2k plus 20. Which means right now I'm looking to see 2 minutes on the screen for the 500 meter split, sorry. Eighteen's a bit of an odd rate to try and get right if you're watching the timer, because it's like every 3 1/3 seconds. So I tend to obviously bang on the 0, like 50, take a stroke, then 47, 43, 40, 7, 4, 30. Maybe I should just get a feel for it, but if I know I'm just taking 3 strokes every 10 seconds, then that's definitely my 18 a minute. So I don't have a stroke counter here. Usually I'd do something like this with the live rowing app. But I use my phone to record my voice, so can't do that. Well, 3 minutes gone already, look at that. So the point of this low rate stuff is to really think about what your body's doing. As it goes through each stroke, you've got time, especially to work on your recovery. Make sure you're set up at the catch for your next drive. You should be able to comfortably have a conversation at this rate. Of course, I don't have anyone talking back to me, so I don't get to rest when somebody replies. Okay, so 9 strokes to go on this first 5-minute chunk. That went quite quickly, eh? So, get ready to increase it to 20 strokes a minute and 2k plus 18. Here we go. You might find you overcook the first couple of strokes. As you change up your strokes per minute. That's okay. Settle back into it. Even though this isn't a workout taken from the Fitness Matches training plan, the concept of gearing is that as you take more strokes a minute, you go faster. Sounds obvious, but a lot of people just climbing onto the machine and whiz back and forwards with no real regard to the strokes per minute and how that affects pace. But when you think about it, if you put in the same amount of pressure on every stroke, no matter whether you're at 18 strokes a minute or 36, just the sheer maths of it, same pressure per stroke with twice as many strokes means you'll go faster. That's not to say you put the same amount of pressure through each stroke, regardless of what rate you're rowing at. But it's a good indication of how strokes per minute is important. Like I'll typically I'll do a full hour time trial at between 24 to 26 strokes per minute. But I'll do a 1 kilometre time trial at about 38 strokes a minute. And the difference, it's actually around 20 seconds per 500 metres. For 1k time trials, about 1 minute 32 per 500 metres. A 60 minute, about 152. So a lot of that comes from literally putting more muscle power into each stroke at the 1k, because I know I've only got 3 minutes and 4 seconds to do it in. But when you add the muscle power to the fact that I'm taking about 14 strokes a minute more, they both combine to give me that 20-second improvement. which I can hold for an hour. A lot of people can. Amazing rowers out there that heavyweight and lightweight, they can hold amazing times. I'm a sprinter. Right, 4 strokes of this stroke rate, and then we're into 22 and 2k plus 15. Hope you're keeping up okay. Remember just to match me for stroke rate. Pardon me. Sorry, a bit of a coughing fit there. Sped up a bit. Ironically, just as I was about to say, I'm quite good at holding stroke rate. But just follow along with me for stroke rate. I may drift up to 23 at times, or down to 21. But 95% of the time, I'll hit the right stroke rate for you, so you don't have to think about it. Try and hold the changes in pace as well. Don't just change the stroke rate while maintaining the same split time. The point is to be going faster as you climb up the ladder. A few minutes to go on this one. You'll notice, of course, that there was a jump. 2-second increase from 18 to 20, but 3-second increase from 20 to 22. That's the gearing coming back in. It's not a direct 1 stroke per minute, 1 second per split increase. It's a bit more logarithmic than that, if that's the right word. Right about now, you may find one of your butt cheeks going to sleep. Have a little squirm if you like. Just to reset your position. But try and stay there for a while. You're not really meant to be doing a butt dance on your seat. Okay, 1 minute. And then we start all over again, down at 18. those of you who are just interested in a 15-minute low rate workout, I'll see you again soon. Hopefully next time you'll come back and boost that up to 30 minutes. Or even 20, just add on one of the splits. Okay, about 2 more strokes and then you're off, but we keep on going. Alright, right, but out of time stroke there, but hopefully you've caught back into me. Just want to make sure and hit my 730 rate. Although my monitor's all over the place. Right, 20, 17, 14, 10, 7, 4, sorry folks, this timer's running all over the place. Maybe it's time I start bringing in my machine with the PM5 on it. This kind of a thing. Hopefully you're still holding 2K plus 20, regardless of the shenanigans I'm pulling with stroke rate. That said, it can be quite hard dropping down gears from 22 strokes a minute to 18. That's what I was proving to you. Wasn't my ineptitude at all. Actually, I think I was getting the maths wrong, wasn't it? It should be 0, 7, 3. I think I was pulling on 4 in the last one. So I was leaving 4 seconds to count down for the last of the 3 strokes every 10 seconds. Maybe pick an aspect of your technique you might want to work on. I've been too busy talking that I've totally forgotten to do so myself. It's that hang off the handle delaying the backswing that I'm trying to work on right now. Oh, too soon. Oh no, it's just the monitor. Last minute at 18 on this 15-minute chunk. There's something causing a blister under my leg. What's that? 9 strokes to go. And then we crank up to 20 strokes a minute. At 2k plus 18. Alright, get ready. Last stroke at 18. Let's go up to 20. 8, 7. This one's better for my maths. Just every 3 seconds. Even though this is an hour-long row, if you're basing this around an accurate 2k time, it should be wholly manageable. It'll only be things like your overall fitness. Can you last an hour? Or whether your bum's not used to sitting on a row machine for an hour, or your hands, maybe you've got too much of a death grip on the handle, causing it to spin, creating blisters. But in terms of effort, yes, it's going to be hard work, but it should be totally manageable. That said, this is why you can break it into 15-minute chunks. Just do 15 minutes one week, come back to it another time, do half an hour, come back again at 45, and then one day, not too far after that, do the hour. I can almost guarantee that once you get to 45, the only thing stopping you from going all the way to an hour is your brain. You'll just be fearful of it, thinking, I can't manage an hour in a row machine. That's madness. But the first time you do it, you think alarm bells are going to ring, you think there'll be a parade for you. But all that happens is you sit back and go, that wasn't as tough as I thought it would be. Then you start to think, how long would a half marathon take me? What if I can manage that? It's probably only half an hour more, maybe 40-45 minutes more. That's more than manageable. You don't get the same thoughts about a full marathon. That's never manageable. You can manage it, but it's tough. As is a full 50k or 100k or a 24-hour row. I've only ever done a 100k as part of a team. 8 of us rotating every 20 seconds for just over 5 hours. That was tough enough. Okay, 30 seconds. Then we switch up to 22. And then once we climb this ladder, we climb it again. Okay, 9, 6, 3. Okay, up to 22 and plus 15. $2K plus 15, that is. As much as I'm saying this should be manageable, I'm not saying you shouldn't be out of breath. Right about now, it will feel like hard work. But just not hard work that you have to stop from. Just like I said, make sure you are going faster. I'm sure there's some value to just increasing rate and not speed. I have no idea what that would be. I'm trying to put across the Fitness Matters idea of gearing. Stroke goes up, pace gets faster. So if you're not going faster as your stroke goes up, ask yourself why. Are you not putting in the effort? Is it technique? Just don't waste your time on one of these machines. You'll hear often about how this is the perfect machine, all over body workout, burn 500 calories an hour, blah blah blah. That doesn't happen unless you put in the work. If you're just sitting on the machine, idly moving backwards and forwards, without driving from the legs, swinging your back, keeping posture right, engaging your core, etc. Finishing strong with the arms. If you're not doing that, you'll be lucky to burn a couple of 100 calories every half hour. You'll be lucky to use half of your body muscles. Yeah, different techniques hit different muscles. Don't go underhand. Save underhand for doing cable rows or something. You'll find people who finish it up high. Almost hit myself in the face then. You'll find people who massively overreach. You'll find people with a very erect back, no backswing. You'll find really slumped people. You'll find those that grab with the arms really early on. I'm not saying any of those things are wrong. Well, I am actually. A few of them are ridiculous, like that one. If it makes you go fast on a concept 2, and you're not getting injured, who's to complain? But, oh hang on, I'll stop. Right, ready for 18? That's a quick 5 minutes. Okay, 18 seconds. Right, forgot to say goodbye to all the half-hour people there. Too busy ranting about technique. But thanks for sticking in it. Halfway there, if you're here for the full hour. Remember, this is 2K plus 20 at 18 strokes a minute. Like I said, the downshift of this gear can be tough. So don't worry if you're not quite hitting 2K plus 20 for the first couple of minutes. Well, first minute. You should really settle in after that first minute. So what was I ranting about with technique? Yeah, if you're going fast on a concept 2 efficiently and not getting injured, and you know you can't get any faster, even if you change your technique to what some preach is the ideal technique. You're winning competitions, you're fit, fast, strong. Then who am I to judge it? But if you've got some strange technique, arm pull or backswing, like me, ironic, and you think you could go faster, it could be your technique. If you're getting tired really quickly, it could be because you're not using your legs, you're grabbing with your upper body, tiring that out too quick. If you have lower back problems, it could well be because you're not engaging the core on each stroke, or your lay back at the end of the stroke is too far back, or you're not going from 1 o'clock here to 11 o'clock there. You're not getting any backswing, You're like rigid the whole way through, which would put all the force of the stroke into your back. If any of that happens, probably is worth considering what your technique's like. Now, I'm not saying I've got the perfect technique. Every video I talk about how I'm working on trying to get this back engaged properly. Loads of videos on YouTube showing you perfect technique. Concept 2 has loads. Dark Horse Rowing are amazing for it. Learn from them. Watch me, tell me what I've been doing wrong. Use me for your workout. Give you an idea. Keep you occupied for an hour. Right, we're almost done on this one. Here we go then. 20 strokes a minute. 2k plus 18. Oh, I've got my timing all off. Right, I'm going to slow. Right, 30. Sorry, I seem to be slightly OCD in that I need to see the same numbers on the monitor. I need it to start at bang on a minute. So I can count down in threes. Apparently I can't count down in threes. If it's not bang on 0, 8, 7, 5, 4, 2, 1. If it doesn't hit those, I'm all over the place. Sorry. But we're 37 minutes, or 36 minutes into this, so forgive me. Now, if you feel you need to stop for a drink, stop for a drink. Don't doggedly go through this like a slave. This is a training session. It's designed that you can last the whole way. But if you can't make it to the end because you're so dehydrated, what's the point? So pick up your bottle if you want, have a quick swig, but I'll still be here trying to keep time for you. Two and a half to go in this one. I've got two nice track marks either side of my machine where the sweat's dripping off my arms. Like I said, you should still feel work, but just not unmanageable work. If you're pushing the pace too fast earlier on, you're probably suffering for that now. Or if you're comfortably 2 seconds faster than what I say, then you probably need to do another 2k test. Reset your training platform. Okay, 20 more strokes. About 20 strokes a minute to take us to 20 minutes. All the 20s. Oh, it's plus 18, so. Right about now I start to panic. Did I press record on the camera? or the sound recorder. Did I charge the battery on the camera? So I'm not doing this again this morning. Alright, 4 strokes, then we're up to 22 again. Last one, okay, 22 plus 15. The rise is up in pace. That stroke rate you should find easier from that drop from 22 to 18. That's okay. Wonder how many of you will keep going for the last 45 minutes. Sorry, 15 minutes. Now if you're wondering why I don't do a split screen with how fast I'm going, or show a screenshot at the end, because it's not about me, it's about you. You're probably, well, you're either going faster than me, slower than me, or exactly the same pace as me. But how fast I go only ever makes a difference if I'm racing you. It's all how fast you can go. As long as you can hold 2k plus 20, then 2k plus 18, then 2k plus 15. It doesn't matter whether that's at 2 minutes per 500, 3 minutes per 500. It's you versus you to get faster, fitter, and stronger. I seem to have developed a catchphrase. Just over 2 minutes to go on this third ladder. If you are stopping at 45, well done. Thanks for joining me. I hope you come back and do a full hour at one point. Listen to me go through all this again. Second thought. Oh. I'm slowing down right a bit, sorry. I'm certainly beginning to feel it. It's not really a struggle to finish, but it's going to be hard work. I can already feel my technique breaking down to compensate. Hopefully it's just being at 22 is doing that. And as I keep saying, because I'm talking all the way through this. 20 seconds to go. Bye bye 45-minute people, 60-minute people. Let's finish strong. Don't back down. Okay, and 18. Whew. Plus 20. Last one. We made it this far. So don't back down. Try not to slow down. Certainly try not to finish before the hour's up. A bit fast this time. Let's try to concentrate on stroke rate for a second. Concentrate the mind and body a bit. Don't underestimate the value of a session like this, please. You might not think low rate's going to help, but not only does it give you a chance to concentrate on your technique a little bit, which is hard to do when you're racing. Rowing for an hour can't help but build fitness for you. Develop your strong cardiovascular system. Build all the mitochondria you need. Allow your body to fuel itself. So you're going to be burning fat if your nutrition's right. Remember, it's important to rehydrate afterwards, refuel, eat something, drink something, let your body use those building blocks to make you stronger for next time. If you're trying to lose weight, it can be tempting to stop eating and exercise more, but you don't need to go full starvation mode. Just make sure you're in a healthy calorie deficit of about, I don't know, 200 to 400 calories. And listen to your body. When your body says, excuse me, this is going on a bit too far, I need fuel, back off your training day, have something to eat. Otherwise, your body ends up going into starvation mode. And you won't burn fat. You'll just get your body to start burning muscle instead and starting to do rather unhealthy things to you. I mean, this row will probably burn about 1,000 calories. So it's important to take them back in again. Anyway, sorry, 20 strokes a minute. Now, 2k plus 18. Starting to get right, those feelings of blisters coming on under my fingers. Sweaty handle. Causing that. Hopefully you're happy to see it drop into single figures. I know I was. You'll notice I'm not talking as much anymore. Keep your technique right. Keep your breathing right. Eight minutes to go. 3 on this one. Forty more strokes at 20, 2k plus 18. Maintain your drive length. Pick a point of your technique, or pick a point of your body that doesn't feel tired. Like your pinky, tip of your nose, your hair. Just focus on something other than legs, arms, back, fingers. Heavy breathing. If any of that's asking you to stop, don't let it. Or focus on the push of your legs. Push. Push. Power. Then focus on your backswing. Swing. 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 Focus on straight arms. Straight. Straight. Hammer ready at 22. Then one last stroke. Okay. 22. $2K plus 15. Last 5 minutes. Come on, we can do it. Hmm. 99 strokes to go. I hope you're still holding your plus 15. I'm a little ragged. Got a range between 15 and 17 right now. If you do this workout, feel free to post a screenshot on either the Concept 2 Indoor Rowing Hub on Facebook or on my Push Don't Pull rowing Facebook group, or email me info@pvprowing.com. Let me know how you found it. In fact, regardless, just get in touch. Let me know what you think of these. Would you like me to shut up? 66 strokes to go. Would you like me to find some royalty-free music? Trickle that underneath. Can't use commercial music. Would you like more on-screen information? Or whatever you want to say. Just get in touch. Subscribe to this channel, comment, email, use Facebook, whatever you want. 44 strokes to go, folks. We can do this. $33. Do try and finish with strong technique, powerful back. Don't flail around. Keep your head up. That's why you put the monitor up at eye level. Keep your head up. Okay, 22. Less than a minute to go. Keep your 2K plus 15. There's no heroics in a sprint finish here. $11. Well done for making it all the way through the hour. Thanks for keeping me company. It's weird, even though I'm on my own. Still feels like company. All right, 3, 2, last stroke. Look down, admire your sweat pool. Have a drink, towel off. Congratulate yourself for getting through a hard hour. Upload it to the Concept 2 log if you have a logbook. If you don't, go to c2log.com or log.concept2.com. That's you done. Remember, and drink, eat, shower, stretch. Have a wee cool down if you like. Excuse me. Like I said, check out the Concept 2 Indoor Rowing Hub on Facebook. You can post messages there, get in touch with like-minded rowers. Check out fmrowing.com, they're the people I was on about for gearing. I'm pdprowing.com, although most of the stuff is just posted up as videos on this channel. I've got a Facebook group as well on the website, so you can hunt them out if you're that way inclined. Indoorrowinginfo.com is a website that has lots of information about indoor rowing, about race calendar, technique, a map of where to find Concept 2 rowing machines and things. And then the internet's a wonderful place for checking out technique and other videos. Like I say, Dark Horse Rowing's great, Concept 2 are great videos. You'll find lots on there. Take some of them with a pinch of salt. Some people recommend rocking up on your toes as far as you can get at the front. Might work on a Concept 2 if you've got kind of a decent drive, but it might cause a power leak. It's certainly not going to work in a boat, I don't think. Anyway, here's me rambling again. Have a good day. Bye-bye. And of course, make sure to click like if you like any of these videos and subscribe if you want to get notified of each time I put up a new one. Thanks again.